Okay, I am going to be streaming a brand new early access game I just picked up called ELbab. And it looks like it's a little roguelike game where you're progressing through a dungeon, a library, and picking up upgrades and abilities and skill points. I've seen people compare it a little bit to Path of Exile in its skill tree design, and then the general gameplay is going to be kind of like an autobattler because the developer says you can just play it with your mouse. So I like games that I can play with simple inputs. It's gonna lead to a more relaxed playthrough. Nothing too crazy to balance out different game styles, but yeah, so I'm gonna jump into it. It looks like there's 3 characters we can test out. I'm just gonna go with the first one. Noi, a survivor of the Wolfnik. A race once at its peak, yet said to have perished overnight. One of only 9. She's a little wolf girl. To find his sister. Oh, it's a guy. It's a boy. To find his sister, who must still live somewhere, he searches for his own ELbab in the library of the circle. So ELbab sounds like a magic book that grants wishes. Is everyone here trying to find ELbab? Holds the mystery behind the fall of the Wolfnik. Last guy here, Raz, inventor defying the nobles. Liti, bold girl who dreams of becoming a relic hunter. Well, she's gonna be a relic hunter going through this dungeon. Let's enter the library. So then, which book will you choose? So basically I'm going through the tutorial here. It's going to teach me how to play the game. There's 2 pages full of reading to go through. Pick a skill book, pick a normal book. Okay, there's activation type skills. Normal books are stat skills. Ink, feather ink is a currency. You can extract ink from books. You can gain inks as battle rewards. Convert books you own into ink. Spend ink at the shopkeepers. Big cats. Room of enhancements. So these little hex grid squares that we're going to go through the roguelike system are going to include room of enhancements that let me use this pen to upgrade my mods. Okay, up to 5 enhancement levels are possible. This applies to all types of books. Great. For skill books, each enhancement grants skill ability points you can spend to Grant traits to the skill. Respecting is not possible. Normal book can be enhanced in the following 3 ways. So many rules. Here's the map. I'm going to speed through this. In the Room of Awakening on each layer, you can check the unique book that is guaranteed to be obtained. Very cool. Missing branch. Runestones you find in the library may sometimes have a missing branch. One of the 4 directions can be missing with a low probability. Cool. It says it's a disadvantage, but something might be able to make it into a benefit. Progress in library is automatically saved. Great. Load data. Orbs. Each orb increases resistance values. Blue orb grants damage. Green is for critical. Critical damage. Orange for life and mana regeneration. There's life and mana potions. Very cool. Strength points. Intelligence, dexterity. So a very classic combat system here. Reminiscent of Dota. Status. Damage increase. Damage more. They multiply separately, so multiplicative damage increases stack as multipliers, and then if it's damage increase and then damage more, first increase then multiply. Great, so we know the calculations. Diffusion is a mechanic where damage is distributed. So it diffuses into multiple hits. Makes sense. So you get some modifiers on what? 1 plus 0.8. Modifiers on the base damage. Interesting. Okay, based on diffusion. And then modifiers occur on each instance. Shield is fully restored at the start of each battle. Shield reduces final damage from hits taken by 50%. Great. Shield cannot protect life from damage over time. Life and mana steal is a mechanic. Each hit creates 1 steel pool instance. So life steal, mana steal is not applied instantly. I think that's what it's saying. There's 5 statuses here that are explained: critical, resistance, block value, evasion value. Initial evasion cap is 75%, block cap is 65%. Higher value between block and evasion takes priority. Block takes priority if equal. Very cool. Crit chance. Cool. So we're going to start here. Which book will we choose to start? So I have to read all these skills, huh? Alright. Skill book. Supernova. Quasar. Nova. No elemental. Skill mag hit Nova AoE, so it's like giving the skill category. Quasar is also a Nova. Trinicle is also nova. Physical nova, magnova, magnova. Quasar is the only one here that shows AoE. We're looking at 32 mana cost. Base damage 150. My int is too low to enable Quasar at the moment, so I'm gonna start with a supernova, and then I could have bumped my int up with the stat book. But let's just start stacking one of these stats, like strength. It doesn't say... You can right click the book, okay. Oh gosh. What's going on here? Select the book. To look at its star up. So my supernova is a 1 star right now. And then if you look at the bottom, there's skill abilities that we can like tech up into 4 different types of supernova. Red is trauma, blue is skill amp on all skill damage, green is crit chance, and then orange here, not orange but another different green color, is diffusion. So you can have diffusion to spread the damage. The red one has trauma's damage taken increased. Okay. So, oh, and then it tells me supernova 2 star is going to require 45 strength, 45 dex. That's a lot of strength and dex. So since I picked supernova, I'm going to start increasing my strength and dex. So let's do that. I didn't... What? It went to inventory? Oh gosh, this is a huge map. Library floor 1. So what are we looking at? Runestone rooms, treasure box, room of books, room of awakenings. It shows me the room of awakenings here. 1, 2, 3. Give me these 3 guaranteed books. Exposed doubt is the strength int dex. Strength 40, int 40, dex 40. That's 5 star endgame book. It looks like it's really expensive. And then there's also 2 dex books that cost 60 dex to enable. That's pretty high level. The rest are just strength, like basic abilities here. 7th Heaven, Locrian, both strength books. This looks like a little overwhelming. You know, I thought I could just like click around, but there's so much reading. So let's do this. Let's aim to get to the room of battles, and then aim to get to these treasure chests, because that's how we're gonna get all the drops. If we look at the shape of the library, looks like there's walls. For example, in this corridor here, this wall here extends to block passage from here to the upper node. So if I go down, I have to continue going down. And this occurs up here too. So there's a couple areas in the library that are walled off. But I'm gonna go up And then if I want to go to this Room of Awakening, I have to stick, let's say I stick to this chest, take this runestone, and then go all the way down to this treasure. And then travel up to here, this chest, another Room of Awakening, and then we'll finish floor 1. Alright, we're jumping into battle. Victory. That was fast. Just hit him like 3 times. How do I use this Book of Ruby? It's just sitting here. Do I have to place it on the board? Right click? Very strange that I don't have these inventory slots. They're locked. Okay. So I have 4 rewards, and I can convert them all to ink if I don't want any of them. And I imagine I can pick all of them up as well. I have... Can I throw this book away? No, I can't. Can I put this book back? No. So I picked up a 5-star. Can't use. This one's crazy expensive. 130 strength, 130 dex. A mod based on the number of empty potion slots. But like, how am I even gonna be able to enable this? I need so many stats. Increase mag damage. I think that my current ability is slash attack, and it's not a mag attack, but I did get supernova, which is a mag attack. If I swap the supernova, an emerald, Book of Onyx. This one reduces my physical evasion, this one reduces my base magical damage. Let's pick up the Book of Onyx, just hold on to it, and then Esquivalience. Too expensive. The stats are too high. I'm gonna just go for the ink for now. Okay. Go to the runestone board. Check my current runestones. Interesting. I can go into my runestone chart. And then start speccing into strength. These sockets are not unlocked. Supernova is the book that's being affected by the runestone. If I switch the spell out, then it shows the slash attack, yeah, and then the attack. Normal socket. Interesting. let's do this. Let's equip Supernova. Dex was like crit damage, right? Strength is just base normal, int is int. And I have 14 rune stones. I'm gonna pick a board. Strength and dex, right? What is yellow? What is the yellow node? I do want the one, I feel like I want the one on the left just because it's more options and it has green and red. I'm curious what yellow is. I'm also thinking that I want a board that has all 4 directions so that I can be flexible about the placement. I think I'm going to place it above. I'm going up, so then if I want to connect it to the bottom of this board, then I can. Whereas if I get this one, then I have to place, I have to rotate it, and maybe to kind of rotate it. It's strange. These are wide, these are, yeah, these are wide. Let's try this, see what happens. Runestone. Check my current runestones. I can't. What? I can't upgrade my runestones? While I'm out here? Yo, this crazy dictionary, look at this. This is awesome though, there's so many spells. Oh, I just encountered an error pop up. Looks like the game crashed. I'm gonna restart. Okay. Can't I spend my, oh, there we go. I think that was a bug then. I can spend this. I picked the rune stone, but where is it? Oh, it's here on the right. Okay, can it rotate? It doesn't rotate. Can you just place it anywhere? Let's say I get all the strength and get a socket. These are yellow is dex plus resistance. Okay, so if I place it here, it doesn't fit because you see how the direction of the board, I mean the distance here, these lines don't match up. So aren't I just screwed? Well, I guess I can't use this board for now because it doesn't connect to any of my current it doesn't connect to my central board at all. But I can get a slot. So I unlock the slot, put slash attack so I can have both attacks. And then I could also increase my magic damage if I do another slot. Mag damage, yeah, magic, right? Is that magic? I have 6 more points. think I'm gonna hold it because I don't know which direction I'm gonna go in. If I'm going up, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it until I get another runestone board, which is all over here, right? Well, I could get both actually. No, I can't. Oh, if I want to get this Room of Awakening, then I miss both runestones boards. That's not good. Maybe I want to play for all the runestone boards. I don't know where the points come in. Do I get... Yeah, I get runestones every encounter. Let's just go for more runestones right now. Books. Ooh, shiny book. 5-star. 180 dex. Level 5 Book of Emerald. Maybe I go for the yellow because I'm doing a mix between strength and... No, that's yellow. Strength and int. Does that mean I'm changing my build? 5 is a lot of strength, physical resistance, so you get a lot more defense. Book of Topaz is damage output, but I need to build int. I feel like playing for more defense. Dex 180 is kind of too high. I'm gonna stick with a more balanced build right now. Let's do the gold book. And then... Oh, this is the buff that improves your runestones with the missing branches. It's called Monocled Nighthawk. And then there's other books here like Sound in a Dark Room, Defense Against Critical Strikes, Book of Resistance, just general fortitude, Records of Derrida, Life Regen Increase, Critical Strikes or Evasion no longer occur. It means I can't evade if I get Derrida, right? So, but you can build more life regen. Can't evade and can't crit. Critical strikes or evasion no longer occur. So this one is negates evasion, but I think I'd still have crits. I don't know what I'm building here. I think I will just get something like the monocle for now, and then look at the runestone boards and pick one that they can actually use. Alright, so Wolf Boy is punching the slime. This is a rather slow game because of all the reading I have to do. This is evasion book. Blue book is just giving me like stats. Let's do... Let's just convert all the ink. I don't want any of those. And then I got more runestone points. I think I need to start just speccing the runestones because I'm gonna be down on stats. Life regen is a good one. Let's get 2 of those. Let's get the dex for crits. And then I have 2 books I can use, 3 books I can use actually. So maybe just get a socket so I can play a book. And then go here to this node for the more life. Right. And then now that I have a slot, I can drop in Book of Ruby for more strength. Cool. My life. Oh, so I got more max life, but I haven't regened the stats back yet. Here I'm just picking redstone. Oh, there's no battle. Okay, so kind of we need the one on the left, right? Let's go with that one. Like this. And now I can spec up to the top. Increase life 28%, increase resistance. Let's go for more life and then regen so I can have health. Okay. So I can get through these battles really quickly, right? It's just like the decisions between battles are going to be really slow. How do I get orbs? Let's just get the level 2 books. Battles are happening so quickly, I just not regenerating any health. Do I want to enhance the book I'm holding? Yes, book enhancement. Well, this is based on the runestones, how many books you can load in. So once you build out your runestones, you can start equipping like over 100 books. Eligible for additions. Upgrade for 60. I need 45 strength to wield this. Might as well upgrade both, right? Book enhancement. 20 to upgrade Book of Ruby for more strength. Okay. And then I can upgrade this. And I can also upgrade this. So I've upgraded 3 of my books. They're still within my stat ranges for me to use them, so I can do that. These other ones, and it's gonna be the longest game. I'm like having to upgrade all my books individually in between battles. See, like this book, if I upgrade, I wouldn't be able to use it because my int is too low. I have to wait until I find some more runestones to put on my runestone board to get in. But it would improve. It would improve the book, and I'd be able to use it once I get my int up. Topaz, also an int requirement. These are higher level already, so let's skip over them. Mod replacements is because I qualify for the requirement, and then I might as well upgrade these two, but maybe I'll find better books without having to spend. There's nothing to buy. I need to build up to. Oh, I misclicked. So this is gonna be int 50. Alright. This one's gonna be int 20, so I can at least. I know if I get runestones on my board, I can get up to 20. 50 int is gonna be harder to target. Alright, let's move on. Get this runestone board. My life regen status. Really useful. Let's keep this. Let's keep this. Let's toss these two. Let's get a redstone board. Line on the right. That one fit here. None of these attach. Well, one of them attaches too well to this, but it doesn't attach to the center board here. The one on the left. The one on the right will also attach to my, say if I go to the top board, they both work. I'm considering getting all this int here. Going to the right side of the board, should be here. I think this is more useful. So I can see you can't fit any of those. This one I could fit here or here. So I have 3 options. I'm considering this so I can get more sockets. But this would give me access to the rare socket more quickly. Potion was used. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice. Remove books. Can buy books. Can buy potions. Lifesteal. Lifesteal on shield. Both of these focus on a particular orb. Increase life. Increase Nova and resistance. It's a 5-star access hit. I have no more tackle by this one. I'll just go to next. I'll be using the potion already, huh? Ooh, shiny. Big magic resist. Proof of the red is more physical damage. using or using all my potions? Now I just have empty bottles. Runestone or books? Int life regen, dex shield plus crit damage. I kind of like that. I don't have any room for my books. My runestone board is so stuck. Strength. I kind of want that book of Ruby. region. Additional crit from int, and then enhance. Let's choose books that will be used and enhance them. So let's swap this. It's not useful. There's nothing else on the board, so I'm just not going to be able to build in books. I need to go more. I have 77 dex, 69 strength, a lot more strength. On the south side, our dex options here, so I could reach 100 dex soon. I think what I want to do is upgrade to 100 on the dex and strength books. upgraded a lot of the books to, at least the non-essential ones, to 100 requirements. And now I just have to build towards getting to 100. See these X's here? Oh wow. It's showing me which ones I can't use. So we go to 7. I can still fight because I still have a couple books that are useful. I want to toss all of these probably. Ray damage, Nova damage, Nova damage. I could keep Nova damage ones. I'm gonna toss the int books first, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to build towards it at this point. And then Nova damage, 2 Nova damage books. And then I will figure this out. Anything else I want to toss? Dex, strength, int 60 for proof of the red. Might be possible to hit it, it's int 60. If I get enough stacking buffs. But right now I'm gonna hit, I think I'm gonna hit Dex 100 first. Strength 100. Strength 100 is more valuable. Dex 100 enables just this one mag damage. Inventory also enables int 50 if I use Book of the Emerald. Strength 100 enables monocle. Okay. Building towards strength. Books, I'm just gonna put all of these things. going up on this route, increased mag damage minus 61. That's a big debuff to my one mag attack, right? Normal attack. I don't know, I guess I go south first, because I don't want to gimp my mag. Red Dragon. How much damage is it doing to me? 100. Candle, cake, eyeball bookmark. Cool. Looks like I can choose one of these three. Life regen, looking good. Normal attack damage. Also looking good. Right, second floor. Do I need more runestone boards? Maybe one. I think we don't need any boards at the moment. I'm kind of more stuck on getting runestone to traverse the tree and get those book slots. There's a nice book of amethyst. Let's go for that. I can use it immediately. Nice. I'm also able to use that. Great. socket here, one socket here, two here. So I can get like 5 sockets fairly quickly. This will be good. The life regen helpful. See them popped up. I'm not scared of passing out. Scheherazade. Strength. Life revive. DOT debuff. Once per battle when life falls below 0. I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's back up. I'll hold it for now. Good backup book. Level 5 green book. I'm just gonna pick the green book. Even though I don't know if I'll be able to hit the 180 dex. It's probably too high level. And then I need to pick one of these books. The Aeolian Book of Fury. Gain Fury. Physical damage is increased. Aeolian is Dex. Block and resistance. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit these 5-star books. Let's just get rid of this one and go for the pure Dex instead of Fury. Should I get the Fury? No, let's get more defense. Great. Convert. What is... What is happening? Am I spending my... What? I'm spending my feathers to no success. says 90% success rate. Okay, if it's not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna fail at that. Okay, got strength to 100. Big milestone. Activated all these books. Now I'm going to keep going and then activate all the dex books. Get dex to 100. Do I want any of these? Not really. All evasion is covered in block. Could be useful, but I need to upgrade it. This is gonna be smooth sailing for the next few nerds. I'm seeing these enemies, orbs. I don't really get orbs myself. This guy's UI is so slick. Look at this. When I hover over stats, it makes it easier for me to read it. Same thing for this text. Good stuff. Another Book of Emerald. Magic resist. But I drop evasion. I didn't look at what the bosses are gonna be, but I'm just gonna play a general build instead of stacking a specific defense stat. So let's upgrade this. I'm gonna hit my dex 100 soon. If I upgrade these, it's going to require 180 strength. Too far away from that. I have 130 strength right now. Right, because of this bonus strength here, I have 130. So I could hit 130 soon and get a little more stats out of this stranger, but it's gonna be like 1 or 2% lifesteal, not that big of an upgrade. .130 dex is gonna be harder to hit. Those are some hard choices. Wait, I accidentally... Can I refund that? Oh. It's just... whatever. I'm gonna hit the dex requirement soon, so let's do that. Okay, I just spent pretty much everything. I don't want to hit dex. So I hit my dex requirement. On something. Haven't hit the full dex requirements. Go for this. There we go. So I loaded that book in, now I have 50 int, which gives me the ability to play exposed doubt. Once I get a slot for it. I pretty much have all the books that I want. I just need to unlock slots to play them. Kind of not reading these options very much. These golden books are kind of nice, huh? Mod values fluctuate between 50 and 300% each battle. Cautious. That one looks good. Strength plus 16. This one also looks good because it gives bonus strength stack. Maybe I just drop the Barnacle. Or drop this 180 dex. Unlikely I'm gonna be able to play it. We can play this because it has the mod values. I don't want to do this conversion to unique book thing. I don't know how it works. I wasted all my photos on the last one. Skip it. Okay, unlock 2 sockets. Looking good. My 130 strength, 130 dex. Oh, this Book of Ruby doesn't work. It says I have an orb. Wow, I didn't upgrade this thing. Doga Mag is an orb. I have 1 orb. Is that the case? I don't understand how it works. Okay, I have a lot of good stats here. I don't really need this, right? Yeah, I don't. Dexterity is increased by 116. This is like a perfect dex item. I don't like any of those options. I also don't want to go to the bookstore. Alright. Looks like my 3000 damage spell. Is my normal attack doing nothing? Supernova is doing 3000, slash attack doing 100. So slash attack is so useless right now. Closing in on 150, 160 strength. I don't get more sockets. Let's play. Double crit. Four enemies. It's a little tougher. I think I dropped my normal attack already. Slash attack, 200 damage. Slash attack recovers mana. So it's kind of useful, but not really. I'm kind of curious what the ascension or the meta progression is going to be like here. Because it's just my first run and my combos aren't really going crazy in terms of having ability points to spend on my books or even seeing a lot of big combos. I'm just buffing my stats really. That's an expensive normal attack. I can't play it. Magic resist. Strength with diffusion. Strength and magic resist. I don't find any of this useful. Let's enhance the books. So this guy can give me a little more strength. This guy can give me a lot more strength. The next tier is 180, which can't hit. Unfortunately. I'm so close. Can I get to 180 here? 160. Close. I don't know, I can't guarantee it. Oh, I already spent all my ink. Wow. Okay, I have no more ink anyway, so I'm coming up on the final boss with no potions. I might have to play Share Zelda just in case I get killed. I don't know what to expect with the final boss. Actually, it could be extra hard. I have no more slots, huh? That's interesting. Let's review this. So this is the Nature of Space-Time Recharge Potion. That's how I think that's how I'm getting my potion charges back. I think this is not useful, empty potion slots, because I have potions on the in my inventory. They're just not charged up. Yeah, they're coming close to recharge. I want Crystal Golem. Is it anti-magic? Just finished out my board. These are all the books that I have. Gonna go to the boss. Alright, Crystal Golem. What are you doing? Okay. 70 damage. 90 damage. It's manageable so far, but he has some big cooldowns here. Deals true damage equal to 99% of the target's life. It's on a like 3 minute cooldown, so I'm on a timer to finish this battle. Looks like I'm doing well. Charge up my potions. Nice. And we just finished our first run. 1-star victory. Why is it showing me a 1-star victory up here? Got my strength, dex build, 9,000 life, a lot of life regen, and just tanking up with these books. Took an hour and 40 minutes. Unlocked all these big nodes. Go to next. What happens next? Is it another floor? Floor 3? No, it says a new journey awaits. Looks like it's a little bit of a story. Dreamtown, Mr. Cofton dreamed of walking through a town he had never visited. It was always the same place, yet it filled him with a deep nostalgia. In waking life, he and his wife loved taking long walks together. Each time the dream returned, the ruined bridge beyond the street caught his eye, and he longed to know what lay across it. When he mentioned this, his wife advised him to ask a resident. One night the dream came again. For once he saw someone far ahead, hurried after and called out, "Excuse me, what lies beyond the broken bridge?" The stranger replied, "There's no bridge in this town." In that instant, Mr. K... Oh, it's Mr. K, not Mr. Cofton. Mr. K understood. These streets were woven from many overlapping dreams, familiar to all who wandered there. The next morning he strolled with his wife through the real city. Passing a corner, he saw the old barbershop had become a cafe. "It has always been a cafe," his wife said, surprised. At her words, a light buoyancy rose beneath his feet. The same weightless hush he had felt in the dream town. He kept walking, unsure which town he now called real. That's pretty deep. Is he the butterfly? Is he dreaming of the butterfly, or is the butterfly dreaming of him? So what is this? I can still spec. But what's the point? A new journey awaits. Here's the book. If I click it, my game ends. I have Ascension credits on the top right. And we're looking at, you know, 2 other characters that I can do runs in. But we'll try that another day. That was a pretty fun first run of ELbab. You know, I got 6 Ascension points here. Don't know what they're called, but it looks like it's still, since the game's still in early access, I can't use them yet. Let's look quickly through the credits. Pretty cool. Looks like his developer's been using a lot of asset packs to get the item icons. And there's a bunch of itch.io developers here listed in the credits. It's a pretty cool game. I had a pretty fun time playing through it. Very cool characters. Very cool game design. You know, based around this runestone system with increasing stats. It makes the decision making between the fights very kind of guided and restricted in your choices. So you know you really want to balance between moving between stats and unlocking book slots to build your power up. And then it really funneled my game, at least last game, it really funneled my decisions into a specific build. So the runestones that I chose became really important, because I was kind of locked out of doing high level intelligence books. In any case, that's the game. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you liked what you saw, you know, check it out. The game looks like it's on Steam and itch.io. The new Japanese developers indie game. Try it out. I'm sure it's gonna evolve into something pretty fun. Oh, oops. I did not want to do that. Yeah, I think next run I'll probably play... the next girl.